There were two parts of the starch, amylopectin and amylose. So we had completed the structure of the starch. Okay, so now
Sir,
we
you're
start the
lagging.
structure of. Am I lagging? Wait a minute.
Yes, and the screen is like loading.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
So I was saying basically we are going to start the structure of cellulose. So the next and last part is the structure of cellulose. Now you can see what is the structure of cellulose. So we can write a point. Basically, cellulose is polysaccharide, and also it is linear polymer of cellulose is linear polymer of beta D glucose, glucose, beta D glucose, and also the glycosidic linkage, which is very important. Glycosidic linkage. That means basically it is also called beta links because it is beta glucose are present at C1, C4. C4 in between C1 and C4 glycosidic linkage present. Please write up to this and then I'm going to write the structure. It's linear polymer of beta D glucose. So we just need to add beta D glucose linearly. So I'm going to write the structure. You know that this is basically beta D glucose OH H and OH H. This is also H OH H. In the same way, H OH OH H. And in the same way, we have another. Linearly, it is arranged. Polymer, that means several parts of this will be there. Now, what you need to do is just remove water. How you are going to remove the water? This part will be removed by another part of glucose, beta D glucose, and this part you can see OH2. In the same way, this will be also removed. This will be also removed. This will be also removed like this. Please write up to this. Then I'm going to show you the structure. Let me know when you are done with this. That's you done with this.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good, Olivia. Okay, now we just need to remove the water, and you know what is going to form from the previous class. You can see this glucose will have only left. You can see uh, this is basically vitamin. Just let me write all the glucose part like this. One, two, and then three, and then again four. So you can see what happens here. So basically, this is hydrogen. There will be O, which will be connected with the left glucose. In the same way, this hydrogen left, and there is one other hydrogen left, and this will be like this. In the same way, there will be one hydrogen that is downward. You can hydrogen as like this and hydrogen as this, and this will be like this. Again, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, and it will be like this. And again, this will be like this. And you can see this is called beta links. This is beta links. And also the glycosidic linkage you can see is present between first and C1 and C4. How you are going to recognize it? This is the carbon one, and for this is the carbon 4. So it is written, present between C1 and C4. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So in the previous week, have you given any test?
No, sir.
Let me know when you are very good, Alia.
Yes, sir. Finished.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you super trick to learn all the monosaccharides that you have in your syllabus. So write a topic, super trick to remember all monosaccharides. To remember all monosaccharides. So what is this super trick? So it's very easy and derived from glyceroldehyde. So I'm going to write a point which is very important. Monosaccharides that not further hydrolyzed, that the saccharide which is not further hydrolyzed, or carbohydrates which can further hydrolyze, that is called monosaccharides. So monosaccharides derived from deglyceraldehyde. Deglyceraldehyde. And what is deglyceraldehyde? Basically, it is aldotryptose. That is, there will be the carbohydrate which has Nafisa and Alia, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Nafisa, are you there? Okay. So
Yes, sir.
there is a trick to remember all the monosaccharides, and you know monosaccharides derived from alpha deglyceraldehyde, which is a carbohydrate, and which is aldotriose. What does this aldotriose means? A carbohydrate which has three carbon, which has three carbons. That is called aldotriose. Yes or no? Please answer me.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Very good. And since it's it aldo, that means aldehyde group will be there. So I'm going to derive up this. So see, CHO, and this is basically OH on the right hand side and H on the left hand side, and this is CH2H. This is basically our aldotriose. Aldotriose, and it is basically this deglyceraldehyde. Deglyceraldehyde. So what happens? I'm going to write all the structure, of right? So write up this, then the trick will start. With this, Are you done with this, Nafisa and Alia?
Yes, sir. Finish.
Okay. Now see the trick will start, and it's very easy. See what this is aldotriose. Only 3 carbon is there. So we are going to draw 2 arrow. Just first understand, then you are going to write. And you are going to write H here and OH on the right hand side. In the same way, for this arrow, H on the right hand side and OH on the left hand side. Now you just need to add this H and OH accordingly, like left and right, and add one more carbon in this compound. Like if I'm going to write this is CHO, and then one carbon will be added and it will be above this carbon. So OH on the right hand side and H on the left hand side. And then as it is, whatever was in the group, OH on the right hand side and H on the left hand side, and CH2 was on the bottom. So it will be written like this, and this is basically erythro. This compound is known as erythro. In the same way, you are going to add H on the right hand side and OH on the left hand side. So this is CHO, and you are going to add this first, H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, and whatever is in the compound that will be written as it is. This is OH, this is H, and on the bottom you can see CH2OH was there. This is known as 3O. This is known as 3O. So this compound is basically 3O, and this compound is, and both are aldotetrose. Aldotetrose, that means 4 carbon is there. Aldotetrose. Please write it.
Sir, can you explain it again?
So see, Nafisa, this is our compound from which this is glyceraldehyde, from which we are going to derive all the monosaccharides. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now it has 3 carbon, that it is known as aldotriose. Yes. So you are going to derive
Yes, sir.
another monosaccharide. So you have to wait a minute. Am I audible?
No, sir. You were kind of lagging.
Am I clear now?
Yes, sir. You're clear.
Wait a minute. It's still. Sorry, I was disconnected. This week, you will get problem of this, but soon it will be resolved. In the next week, there won't be any problem. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
So from next week it will be all right. Sorry for the inconvenience. So see, this is aldotriose, and we are going to derive all the monosaccharides. So you can see this. We are going to derive 2 monosaccharides from this glyceraldehyde. So on the left hand side there will be arrow and H on the side, H on the right hand side. This H and OH will be introduced between this carbon and this carbon. There will be another carbon that will be added here, and you have to add OH on the right hand side and H on the left hand side. In this way, this is another monosaccharide that is known as erythro. Are you getting my point? You have to add
Yes.
between these 2.
Yes, sir.
And
Okay.
in the same way, see, in the same way, on the right side, H will be on the right hand side, H will be on the left hand side, and there will be another addition of carbon between this carbon and this carbon. And first, you have to write this and the rest of the part. Got it or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
first we have to know how we are going to write this, and then you will come to know what is this. That means basically how we are going to remember it. It's very easy. After finishing you will get it. Are you done with this?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now see, first I'm going to write the trio. That means we got a structure of trio like this: CHO, and then OH, and then OH. Here it was H and H, and then here it was CH2H. It was CH2H. Now again, same you have to follow. H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side. So what we will get? See, this is the carbon of aldehyde. This is another carbon. You have to introduce one carbon in between these two carbons. So we will get CHO, and then this H on the left hand side, this OH on the right hand side, and the rest of part is same. This part will be same as it is: OH, OH, and then CH2OH, and again H here, H here. This is known as basically ribose. This is known as ribose. Now another carbohydrates monosaccharide can be introduced. OH on H on the right hand side, H on the right hand side, just reverse it, and OH on the left hand side, and just write as it is: CHO, and then add this part: H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, and the rest part will be same. Like OH was on the right hand side, OH was on the right hand side, H on the left hand side, H on the left hand side, and then CH2OH. And this monosaccharide has a name, that is arabinose. This is arabinose. And you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon. Sorry. This has now 5 carbon. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is aldopentose. Both are aldopentose, and its name is ribose, and its name is arabinose. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Please write it. So we just derived it from glyceraldehyde. There will be 2 arrow on the left hand side, in which H will be on the left hand side, OH will be on the right hand side. Whatever is the monosaccharide we have to introduce one carbon between this CHO and whatever is there, and then add HOH accordingly, left and right. On the right hand, H will be on the right hand side, OH will be on the left hand side, and add this carbon more, and you will get it. So we just derive 2 parts, basically glycerol from glyceraldehyde, erythro and trio, and we just derived this ribose and arabinose from erythro. Now we are going to derive from trio. Please let me know when you are done with this. You will also see the structure of glucose. Fawaz.
Sir.
When did you join? I didn't see that.
Just 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. So you were not here in the last class. You were absent, I think.
Last class.
Yes. Saturday, Sunday, I think you were absent. In the previous week?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
No, it should not be yes, sir. Why were you absent?
Sir, I was out of city.
Okay. Okay. Please let me know when you're done with this. Done. Very good. Alia and Nafisa.
Yes, sir. Finish.
Okay. So we just derived ribose and arabinose from erythro. Now we are going to derive from trio. And you know already the structure of trio. Trio has a structure that is CHO and then H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side. OH on the right hand side, H on the left hand side, and then CH2OH. तो इसे हम ऐसे कह सकते हैं, देख लीजिए जरा ध्यान से, then I'll be कि H को हमें लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में ऐड करना है, OH को राइट हैंड साइड में, और राइट में क्या करना है, H को राइट हैंड साइड में, OH को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में, और इस कार्बन और इस कार्बन के बीच में एक कार्बन इंट्रोड्यूस कर देना है. जैसे अपने पास CHO है, CHO लिख देना है, एंड देन this part, basically this H and OH will be attached with a carbon that will be introduced. So it will be OH, rest as it is. So you can see H is here and OH is here. In the same way, you can see OH is here and H is here. And this is our basically CH2OH as it is. So we call it xylose. Now in the same way, you can see CHO. And first we are going to add this HOH, whatever written beside the and the rest part is as it. The rest part is as it is. And its name is lactose. And both are basically aldopentose. Aldo that means containing aldehyde part, and pentose that means total 5. That's why it is pentose. Please let me know when you are done with this. Everyone done with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we had completed up this trio. Now, from the left hand side, you remember the name. We just derived the structure ribose. So now we are going to derive two monosaccharides from ribose, and ribose had a structure CHO and then OH, OH on the left right hand side, OH on the left right hand side, and H and then H and then H and then CH2H. And what you need to do? What you need to do? You just need to write like HOH. You have to add this H and OH to a new carbon. That carbon will be present between this carbon and this carbon. So I'm going to write CHO and this will be introduced OH and then H. And the rest part will be as it is. The rest part will be as it is OH, OH. OH, OH. Then H, and again in the same way, H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side. So again this will be CHO, and this part will be added, H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, and the rest part will be as it is. So H was here, so its name is allose, its name is allose, and its name is aldrose. Its name is aldrose. I will give you a trick to remember it. First write it, and you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon. That means it is, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon, 6 carbon in both allose and aldrose. So it is aldohexose. It is aldohexose. Please write it. Then we will derive from arabinose, then xylose, and then lysose. Then it will be completed. Are you done with this?
Yes, sir, finished.
Okay. Fawaz,
Yes, sir. Done.
we just derived from ribose. Now we are going to derive from arabinose. Okay. This is arabinose. So first I'm going to write the structure of arabinose, then you will get it. This is our arabinose, CHO, and H on the right hand side there was OH, and then H, OH, H, H. This is CH2H. Now you can see in two part it is H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, and you just have to add it, CHO, and then OH on the right hand side, H on the left hand side, and the rest part is as it is, and the rest part is as it is. So this will be H, this will be H, this will be H. Oh, wait a minute, OH, then it will be, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Two parts are same, and then H, HOH, yes. This will be the structure, and this is known as, can you recognize this structure? Yes or no? Please let me know. Can you recognize this structure? What is this? Which structure is this? Can you name the compound? And this will show it. Anyone, and the rest part is as it is. Nafisa, can you recognize the structure? This is glucose. If you can see OH on the left hand side, right hand side, then H, then OH, and this is mannose. This is mannose. If you remember, Nafisa, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't recognize this structure glucose, and the both
Sir,
are
I was gonna
aldehydes.
say glucose, but I thought it's gonna be wrong.
No. See, if you are going to change this OH on the left hand side, right hand side, the compound will be changed. You can see both have same chemical formula. This is mannose and this is glucose. What is the difference? Only the difference is OH on the right hand side and here OH on the left hand side. That's why this tricks works according to this.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Please write it. Are you done with this, Nafisa?
Yes, sir. Finish.
Now we are going to derive from two more, and the second last is xylose. And we know that xylose has a structure CHO and then H on the right, OH on the H on the right, and then again H on the right and OH on the right, and then you can write OH H. This will be OH, this will be OH, and this is CH2OH. This is CH2OH. So if you are going to add H on the left and OH on the right, between this carbon this and first two carbon. So
सर
this will be yes.
सर ये जाइलोस का H और OH राइट में OH और H लेफ्ट में है ना?
Oh wait a minute. मैंने xylose की जगह lightose का बना दिया था. Xylose, thank you. Thank you so much. This is CHO. Xylose has a structure CHO and then OH. Please tally it. H, then OH, then H, then OH, and then H. And this is CH2OH. Is this correct? Please tally everyone the structure of xylose.
हाँ सर.
Yeah. So H on the right, H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, and again all the part will be same OH and then H and then OH, and this will be CH2OH. Now this is known as glucose. This is known as glucose. Glucose, you can say glucose. Glucose. And again, if you are going to add H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, we have CHO. and then H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, and again the rest part will be as it is. So 1, 2, 3 on the OH, H, OH, xylose. Yes, it is xylose. And then this will be H, this will be OH, and this will be H, and there is CH2OH. And this compound is known as basically iodose. This is basically iodose. And this is, you can see aldohexose. Aldohexose. That means 6 carbon is there, and aldo, that means aldehyde is group is there. And only one left, lactose. Then we will derive the trick from gate. Everyone done with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this was the structure of xylose, and from xylose we got glucose and iodose. Now the next is lactose. This is basically lactose, and lactose has a structure. You know that CHO. H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, again H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, and again OH on the right hand side, H on the left hand side, and this is CH2OH. What do you need to do? Draw an arrow from left, and there will be H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, and you can see this HOH will be added first. So OHH, and the rest part will be as it is. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3 part. On the last part, OH on the left, H, and then H. And you can see this is H, this is OH, this is OH. And there is another CH2H, and this is known as basically galactose. This is the structure of galactose. And in the same way, H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side. So this will be CHO, and this will be added first, H, and then OH. And the rest part will be as it is, H, as it is, H, and then OH. And now you can see there will be H, and then OH, and then OH. And then you can see this is CH2OH. And what is the name of this compound? This is basically talose. This is talose. And you can see these are also aldohexose, because aldehyde group is there and 6 carbon is there. You know what is the difference between these two? It's very important. Galactose, if you are going to, if we reverse C4, that means basically this is carbon 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. If you are going to reverse C4, then get, then we get glucose. Yes or no? Glucose has a structure, you can
Yes,
see.
sir.
OH is there. Yes. Please write it. Let me know when you are done with this.
I'm done, sir.
Very good. Are you done with this?
Yes, sir.
Research?
Finished.
Now see, what is the trick for this? It's very easy. Do you know the spelling of get? G-E-T, right? So first of all, G is here and get I am going to write like this, G-E-T. This is G-E-T. And E has now two parts like this and this. G has two parts, this E and T. This has two parts. Again, this has two parts. That means basically there will be R and there will be A. And this will have two parts. T has two parts. This will be X and this will be L. Now again, this will have two parts. R will have two parts. A. And this A will have two parts. G and M. This X will have also two parts. G, I. This L will have two parts, G, T. Now see, what you need to do is very easy. Whatever is G, G is what? Glyceraldehyde. If you are going to add H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, you will get E. That means erythro. And if you are to add H on the right side, OH on the left hand side, in glyceraldehyde G, you will get 3O. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Nafisa, Fawaz, and Alia.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
this is erythro. Erythro has two part. Erythro has two part. If you are going to add H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, you will get R. R means ribose, right? And erythro has another part. If you are going to add H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, you will get arabinose. Now see, this is erythro. If you are going to add H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, you will get xylose. And if you are going to add H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, you will get lipose. Now this is ribose. If you are going to add H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, what was the name of this compound? Can anyone tell me? This is basically allose. This is allose, and if you are going to add H on the right hand side, OH on the left hand side, you will get altrose. Altrose. Now this arabinose has two parts. If you are going to add H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, H on the left hand side, OH on the right hand side, this is glucose, this is mannose. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
And again, this is H, is OH, and again this is H, this is OH. So we just made a tree, HOH, HOH. How we are gonna remember? It's very easy. We are gonna remember. You just need to remember this GET, GET. Now, what about this? So we can write for this A for Amitabh, X for, we can write for X, Rekha Amitabh Ka. L for lafda. ऐसे याद we can remember it. And then what about this double AZ? That means AG. M stand for male. GIGT, that means girgit, we can say. Everyone,
सर
yes.
सर ऐसे तो असली नाम भूल जाऊंगा मैं.
Yes,
असली
sir.
नाम भूल जाऊंगा. What do you mean? It's just mnemonic like R stand for Rikha, and we know that from E we will get ribose and arabinose. Whatever is convenient for you, just do that. Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you are done with this. Tomorrow we are gonna complete the second part of carbohydrates. We just completed first part of biomolecule, that is carbohydrate. After this we will be discussing about, I will be teaching the amino acid part, and definitely we will complete by tomorrow amino acid and protein, and then the syllabus will be completed by tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, after this chapter, which chapter we are gonna? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay. With this,
Yes, sir. Finished.
okay. Now I'm going to share a page. You have to. Today's test is not subjective, but it is objective. So please do this question and send it to the respective WhatsApp group. Okay. So you are going to do question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let me know when to slide down. Okay. And if my voice
Sir,
will be
you're
breaking,
lagging.
please. Uh, Nafisa,
Yes, sir.
oh, see, if I'm lagging, please you can chat with me regarding these questions. I'll be here.
Okay.
Should I slide it down?
Yes, sir.
Because we need to do 15 questions today. So this is the 6th question. 1 to 15 minutes. Please let me know whenever to slide down or slide up.
Sir, can you scroll up for 1 second?
Is it good? Or I should?
Yes, sir, finish. You can scroll down.
Thank you. You just have to write the question number, and against question number, beside question number, you just need to write the option A, B, C, D. And the question number, write the question number as written in this question paper.
Yes, sir, finish. Sir, can you
Should I
scroll?
slide? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to install it. Can you see the question 7, 8, 9, 10? Do up to 12th question only, not 15. Okay, question number 6. I'm going to scroll you. Yeah, this is question number 6, Alia. Please let me know when you are done with this. Thank you.
Sir, can you scroll down to the last question?
Yes. Alia, do up to 12, question number 12 only. Everyone done with this? Nafisa, you are not audible. Please, can you speak again?
Sir, one more question.
Okay. Only up to 12 you have to do. And then send it to coaching's WhatsApp number with your name and tell them to send me if you are not added in group.
Sir, so I'll just send it to the group.
Yes, you will send it to group. I will get it directly.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Fawaz, you
Sir,
just need
can
to
I
write
just
the option with the question number. Yes.
Sir, can I just send the answers?
Yes, yes, you can
No,
send
I
it.
mean, can I just send the, as in like pictures, not PDF?
Yeah. You can. You can send it as picture because it's option there only. Everyone done with this?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone. I will see you tomorrow.